Today's book review is The Last Sin Eater by Francine Rivers. Before we delve into the story itself, I would like to say that the practice of sin eating actually did exist and there used to be sin eaters. Sin eaters were people who were meant to, like it says, eat other people's sin. So it existed in medieval ages and was practiced by Europeans, Celtics, and Welsh people. And these people, when someone dies, because they know that we've all lived a sinful life, and when someone dies, eventually they carried out that occultic ritual. That ritual, let's not call it occultic, but that ritual of sin eating, where they place bread and wine on the dead body, and a sin eater, someone used to be designated a sin eater. So the sin eater would come, eat the bread, and drink the wine. And by so doing, they believed that the person's sin had been eaten, and that person can then move on to the afterlife in peace. So this story is set in a time way back where a little girl called Kadi was living in this village by a hillside, and she supposedly was just a normal little girl, but she had a traumatic experience. She lost her little sister, and she felt responsible for her death because on the day she died, her mom actually sent her after her to go find her because she was upset, and she was following her. She slipped off a branch and she drowned. And so Cardi always carried this guilt inside of her despite being a little girl. And she used to have a friend that no one really saw, but she was always talking to. So people thought she was a little nuts. But the book portrays that friend as some kind of spiritual guidance. It doesn't say whether it was an angel or whatever spirit it was, but it does say she did have that friend. Well, and so by and by, these people keep living here. And there is a man who is called Kai. He and his entire family are seen as the leaders of that village, and whatever he says goes. And he wants to exert authority on everyone, and he doesn't let anyone else take decisions. And so there comes a preacher who settled far away from the village by the riverside. And this man keeps saying how the man has come to lead them astray and all whatnot, and he should be killed. And the man was just a preacher. He used to stay by the river preaching. Kadi was always very curious about the sin eater because of the guilt that she felt. She also wanted someone to take her sin away. And so she looked for the sin eater here and there, and eventually she found him. It was hard because he was an outcast. But she did find him, and she made him eat her sin. But even after that, she still